The business end of the Champions League season starts tomorrow with the knockout stages. All the teams remaining will have their eyes on Europe's biggest prize, but they'll have to get past the round of 16 first. And in this video, I'm going to be giving my Champions League round of 16 predictions. There are some very exciting fixtures in this year's round of 16. I might get some right, I'll probably get most of them wrong, but one thing is for sure is that you should subscribe and leave a like on this video. Copenhagen versus Man City. This first leg is definitely going to be very interesting because Copenhagen in the Champions League have been very good at home. Their fans are incredible, but of course Man City are the current champions. Copenhagen did very well to get out of the group, knocking out the other Manchester side along with knocking out a star-studded Galatasaray team. But knocking out the champions of Europe is a near impossible task. However, Man City are usually slow to start in their first leg in the round of 16. You look back a few years ago against Schalke, close first leg game, they won the second leg at home 7-0. Similar thing happened last year with RB Leipzig. Man City aren't going to get going in this first leg. They're going to struggle with the difficult atmosphere, the difficult conditions. Copenhagen will take the lead. Man City will get a late equaliser thanks to Phil Foden and will leave it all to play for in the second leg. RB Leipzig versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid have performed really well this season despite all of their injuries. The likes of Courtois, Militao, Alaba all out for the season, but they're still top of the league. A really convincing win over Girona at the weekend really assured that. While with Leipzig it has been a slightly underwhelming season. They currently sit 5th in the Bundesliga. Now they're well and truly in the top 4 race, but it hasn't been the best of seasons. Their only positive going into this game is Xavi Simons is getting back into form after a little bit of a dip, but to be honest with you, I don't think they're really going to affect Real Madrid at all, and that's in the first leg which they have at home. I think Real Madrid are going to comfortably win this game 2-0. Not a complete battering, but again they're very dominant. PSG versus Real Sociedad. We all know about PSG's unsuccessful runs in the Champions League, but I would think it would be very difficult to lose to this Sociedad team right now, who have only won one league game in 2024. Sociedad aren't conceding many goals, but they're also not scoring many goals and really haven't looked a good side for about 3 months. So going away to PSG, it's a difficult task. PSG of course are in control of Ligue 1 and you would expect them to win this game, at least the home leg anyway. I think Mbappe is going to show up. He's going to get himself a hat-trick in the Champions League as PSG win this game 3-0. Lazio versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were the team I tipped to win this entire tournament, and well, watching them at the weekend, it looks like they'll be nowhere near. I think people have made a bigger deal than what it has been of their Bundesliga season. They've actually been better than they were last season. It's just how good Bayer Leverkusen have been. But at the weekend they were battered by Bayer Leverkusen, and rightfully so, because Bayern Munich were terrible. They're lucky they're playing Lazio because they've also been terrible this season. They're currently 8th in Serie A after finishing 2nd last season, so it is a disappointing campaign for Maurizio Sarri, and it's going to be another disappointing result as Bayern Munich win this game 3-1, a response to the terrible performance of the weekend. PSV versus Borussia Dortmund. PSV have been excellent in the Eredivisie this season. They have not lost a single game and they are currently top of the league. PSV will be looking to replicate what Ajax did in 2019 and go on a big Champions League run. In their way, Borussia Dortmund, who haven't been great overall this season, but recently they've picked up results. January additions of Ian Maatsen and Jadon Sancho have massively boosted the squad. I do think this is going to be a very close game, but I think Dortmund will just about nab a winner to bring back a league to the Signal Iduna Park in the second leg. Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid, and this is the fixture I'm looking forward to the most. I think this is going to be a really entertaining game. Atletico Madrid are not like the Atletico Madrid of old. They haven't been really good defensively. Instead, they've been really good offensively. Griezmann, Morata both been scoring goals. While we look at Inter Milan, top of Serie A, playing brilliant football, and they're just the best team in Italy and one of the best teams in the world right now. This fixture is going to be incredible. I think it's going to be an incredible 2 games of football. I just don't think there's going to be many goals. I think it's just going to be a really feisty affair. The first leg, it is in Italy, so I'm going to give the advantage to Inter Milan, and they're going to win this game 1-0. Porto versus Arsenal. Arsenal are in very good form right now. Obviously, this game is in a week, so they could lose their Premier League game at the weekend, but at the time of recording, they're coming off a 6-0 win over West Ham and a win over Liverpool. Things are good for Arsenal right now, and they have a favourable Champions League tie. Porto are a decent side, and they won't make it easy for Arsenal. I do think they will get a goal in this first leg, but I do think it will be a comfortable Arsenal win, and they will win this game 3-1 thanks to 2 goals from Bukayo Saka. Napoli versus Barcelona. Barcelona are looking to go trophyless this season as they're out of the Copa del Rey. They more than likely will not win the league. They're very far out of the title race, and their only hope is the Champions League, but they probably will get to the quarterfinals because Napoli have been even worse than them. Napoli, who won Serie A last season, currently sit in 9th. It has been nothing short of disastrous. Both of these teams are a shambles, so I think this game is going to be completely chaotic, which is just going to make it very entertaining. I think it's going to be a 2-all draw, goals galore, making it a very exciting second leg in Barcelona. So that was my Champions League round of 16 first leg predictions. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and let me know your predictions in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.